Alright, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my project pan update. I am very excited to be making this today. There's not many updates. There will be a rollout though, but it's just some more consistent usage, I guess. Nothing else to add to this intro. I'm just gonna go straight ahead and get into it. So firstly, we have got my Giorgio Armani foundation, which is looking like this, and if I turn it around you guys can see the markings. So I'm nearly at the bottom of the black marking, so I was at the top of the black marking at the beginning of the month and now we're down here, so we're getting somewhere. It's like the same amount every single month, which is not that surprising, and I don't think I will actually finish this by the end of this year. I think I may finish it maybe in January, but I'm really happy with like the consistency I've been using this. Next up we have got this. This is my Colour Institute palette that I have been working on since the dawn of time in this project. As you know, last month I rolled out the first palette of this. This is the second one that was with it. This is what it is currently looking like. So this month I used this only a total of 19 times, and I mainly used this shade, like these two shades down here. You may notice a big thing up here has happened. This entire pan is finished. What happened is that I stack all my palettes I'm working on my desk, and my cat decided to push it all onto the floor. I saw it happen in slow motion, wasn't there enough quick enough to save it, so this fell onto the floor. I'm not too surprised. It was a really crumbly shade. It's the only one that was really crumbly in this entire palette actually. Like for months it would just like be picking up dust, or like it would like be rising up and I'd be pushing it back down again. So I'm not too fussed that it was gone. It was also like a really pale pink, and it didn't really add much to my looks because I'm quite pale anyway, so I kind of used it every now and again to like lighten up dark shades and things like that. But yeah, still going strong, still no new pans. We're still waiting for 4 new pans on here. There's definitely more of a dip in like 3 of these shades I can see, so we are like halfway there I guess, but no cigar, so we'll still be working on that one for the foreseeable. Next we got my Nars Orgasm blush. I was gonna say palette blush, and this is the current situation. The hole is getting minutely bigger every single month. There is still an obvious like crevice, like going down to the depths of it, but I'm now beginning to see around it, like just in general around the entire pan, there is a dip forming, like for reals this time. I can actually see it. Last time I could feel it, this time I can actually see it happening. I don't know if it'll actually show up on camera or not yet, that it's obvious or not, but you can kind of see it like right there. It's a bit blurry at the moment, there we go. You can kind of see it like just up here, kind of see it's getting a little bit lower. Yeah, it's still not to my desires, so we are going to keep rolling with this, and I'm gonna get back into focus. When was it? Sorry, I'm looking at my spreadsheet. In June I rolled in this. This is my Blush Nudes Maybelline New York palette, and I rolled in the shade, the 10th shade. They don't have shade names, so just the 10th shade, and you can actually see now on camera it is beginning to have a little dip forming, which is very exciting. It's definitely coming away. So I have used this a total of 4 times this month, but 4 times was enough for a dip to really show its face, which means I think I've used it a total of 31 times in this project. So yeah, it's quite slow. I would say it's quite hard pressed, so it's really difficult to pick up product, and yeah, I guess that's why it's taken me such a long time to make any progress in here, but I'm happy with that regardless. Okay, then in July I rolled in this. This is my Sleek palette. The lid fell off months ago before I even joined this project. So the eyeshadow I rolled in is this one up here, this orangey shade. You can see there is definitely a dip. We are still not hitting pan yet though. I've used this a total of 6 times this month to make a total of 28 times in this project. So yeah, just cracking on slowly. We have got this. This is my Jeffree Star Velour liquid lipstick in the shade Rose Matter. I'm wearing it today. I have worn this a total of 13 times this month, which in total in this project adds up to 30. And I think I mentioned in my last update that when I hit 30 usages, I'm going to roll it out. If I didn't, then that was definitely what I had planned in my head. So I've hit the 30 usages on this now, today being the last time actually. And I'm gonna roll it out, and we're gonna roll something in new at the end of this. The reason being is because I love this. I do. It's really been nice to wear like on a daily basis. It's perfect for work, it's perfect for evenings, it's perfect for just daily usage. But I've got a lot of lip products in my collection, and I want to give something else a try like throughout the month and not focus solely on like the lip products that are in my projects. And at the moment, with this one and like a few other projects I'm working on, I've got other lip products in them, and I'm just finding it hard to juggle with. So I'm giving in, and I'm going to put this back in my drawer for a little while. Do love it. I just can't tell how much I've used of it or how much is left in it. There's like no obvious signs of like a window or anything. So like it's not drying up or anything. Still perfect. So yeah, that's the situation. So there is at least something that we're going to be rolling out at the end of this, which is exciting. Next up, we have got this. This is my Intimately Beckham Body Silk Lotion. If you can see by the side, if the lighting matches up. So I have used this. Okay, I haven't actually put a new marking on there now. I have used it just underneath where the marking is now. So I have used it a total of that many times. So yeah, I'm literally just hitting underneath the marking now. I'm just really bad at remembering to use this. So this month I've used it 5 times, which adds up to a total of 15 times in this project. Yeah, I'm someone who just really forgets to moisturise. This has been on my desk all month long, has been for the last few months, and I just keep forgetting to grab it. I'm like having to really remind myself to use it, and I'm finding when I'm updating my spreadsheet, adding up the numbers, because I actually mainly update on my phone, and then like weekly or every now and again I'll go in and update my spreadsheet, and that's when I remember to do this. Okay, also in August, much like the last 2 products, I rolled in this. This is my Jeffree Star Cremated palette, and I rolled in the shade RIP. I don't really use this much. I've used it 5 times. No, I've used it 4 times this month. The shade is this one up here. You may be able to tell that there is like some usage happening like in the corner. I really only use this for like an eyeliner look. I don't really use this to go all of my eyes, so I'm not too surprised, but you can definitely tell like a brush has been dipping in it, like an angled brush as well. Nothing more to add. We're just going to continue cracking on with using this month. I think it's going to take me a while, to be honest with you guys. I rolled back in this. This is my Lorac Palette. It's the one that's got 120 eyeshadows in it. And I rolled in the shade number 92, which funnily enough is 2 shades before the eyeshadow I think I rolled in at the beginning of this project. So that one is number 92, which was in at the beginning of this project, and we have rolled in the shade here, which is like 2 shades before, and I have used it only 4 times this month, which is fine. I can and have seen that the you can see that there's definitely been some usages in it, like the dome, because these are domed eyeshadows. We can see that the dome is being dipped into it now, so there's like a crater forming, so movement is happening. It's just at a very slow pace, considering I'm working on so many eyeshadows currently in this project and in others. Then finally we rolled in Modern Renaissance Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, and we rolled in the shade Vermeer, which is the shade up here. And to be honest with you guys, I can't really tell much of a difference. I've dipped in it 3 times this month, and to be honest, it's just really fallouty, and like there's no obvious like dip. Obviously before I've used this like not 100 times. I've used this a lot before this project, so there was already some sort of like dip or usage in here. There's definitely disturbance in it. As you can see, there's disturbance in all of these shades, to be fair. But I keep on hearing that they're really good at panning because they are quite fallouty and like crumbly, so we shall see how it goes. Of course, I've only used it 3 times, so that's 8 times in total in this project, so that's something. Alright, before we roll in a new product, I'm also going to show you guys this. So I set myself a challenge a couple of months ago that every month I'm going to work on a product alongside my project pan items, and it's either a palette, like a selection of eyeshadow singles, or just a single. So this month I rolled in the Naked Heat palette, and I had a goal of using this twice through. I only really managed to use it once through, but I'm okay with that. At least I managed to get through all of the colours at least once. The main reason being is I either forgot or it didn't really work with the look I was going for. So yeah, that is what this one is looking like. Okay, so firstly we're going to roll in a new product for my main collection, and what I'm going to do for this, I'm going to include all 926 items. However, I'm not going to roll in an eyeshadow because I think I mentioned last month that I only want to work on 5 eyeshadows in this project, and I'm working on 7 currently. So we are gonna just re-roll if that number appears. And also, as I mentioned before, also if I land on a blank space or a item that I've completed, I will go in through to my prompt sheet, and we will choose a number from there, and we shall see what it comes up with. 624, that is an eyeshadow, so eyeshadow 778, that's not an eyeshadow. Okay, that is a lip product. I'll get that in a second, but I will also, whilst we're here, I'm going to use my Spin the Wheel app, and we're going to roll in the item that I'm going to work on alongside these. And once I roll them in, they can't be re-rolled, so I take them out of the wheel afterwards. So okay, so I'm currently working on Jeffree Cremated with the RIP shade, so I'm actually going to re-roll and choose something differently because, sorry, my camera just died. So this is what I just re-rolled in, literally just as my camera died, this appeared. So this is what it is. This is what I'm going to be working on. I do love this eyeshadow palette actually. This is the one that was in my project earlier on in the project. So let's go and get my 2 items. Okay, so the product I rolled into a project pan is this. This is my So Susan lip product. I freaking love that I rolled in another lip product. So this is what it is. It's like a roll up. There's loads of it left. That's how much there is left. There's a lot actually. I don't have any paper in my flat, so I can't actually mark it on anything. Is that weird? Maybe that's kind of normal these days not to have paper in your house, but I don't. So this is what it's currently looking like. Do I give this a usage goal, or do I just try and use it as much as possible? Or do I try and finish it? I don't know. So this is a So Susan Lip Dome Plumping Lip Tint. This is actually quite a good shade because it's like an everyday shade. It's definitely had its days, like the lid is cracking. I don't know if you can even see that actually, but the lid has cracked. I think it shows you right there. So it's just definitely had it past its usage date, but I think I got this in a glossy box or a birch box or some sort of beauty box a few years ago. So that's what I'm going to be rolling in, and then the palette I'm going to be working alongside my project pan items is this one, my beloved Gingerbread Too Faced palette. So this is the one I had rolled in this project a few months ago. This had this shade here, actually, one that's got a pan in it, if you can tell. So how many shades are there? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 shades, and there's 30 days or so in a month. So I'm gonna try and use these as much as possible. I think these are really great shades actually. It's kind of autumnal, like wintry shades. I mean, when I'm filming this, it's like the middle of November. There we go, that's good, what I'm gonna roll in. So I have to use each shade at least once, I think, and then I can do what I want after that. So I'll probably just go across and see what will fit in with my daily looks, and if they don't, then I won't wear it, and if they do, I will. Yes, cool. I'm sorry that there's not I'm sorry there's not like a super exciting update. I guess there's a lot of stuff that's like in progress and things that I feel like are like happening. It's just taking a long time to get there. So, oh yes, before I go, starting from the 2nd of December, we are going to have my Christmas series, which I have named Christmas. It's like you're saying Christmas, but you've got like a lisp. Christmas. So it's basically, if you don't know, you can probably guesstimate by looking at my channel name underneath the video, but my surname is Marsh, so Chris Marsh. I think it makes sense, just a little bit. Yeah, so every other day in December I'm going to be uploading a video up until Christmas. So I think there's 12 videos I think I'll be uploading, and they start on the 2nd of December up until I think Christmas Eve. So I have to forewarn you guys, they aren't all going to be Christmassy. I actually don't think like any of them are very Christmassy, maybe 1 or 2, but the majority of them are mainly me just like finalizing like my projects for the year, and some of them, like half of them are project videos and like makeup videos, and then half of them are kind of like, I don't know, other videos. You'll find out very, very soon. So without further ado, I look forward to working on these products for the next month, and I shall see you guys for an update within the next month. I probably will upload an update earlier, so there might not be as much usages in this next month, but that's just how the cookie crumbles. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I shall see you guys on the 2nd of December. Bye. Ooh, turn it off, bro.